Hi guys, what is going on? It is Desire here, and today I'm going to be teaching you guys how you can trade from very basic skins up to your dream knife. Now, anything to do with upgrading skins is of course going to revolve around trading. So before we get into actually how to trade, I'm just going to throw out a couple of things you're going to watch out for, just due to the amount of scammers that are currently messing around with CSGO items. Now, the first thing you're going to want to watch out for is as soon as someone asks you to put an item on OP skins, just block them. It's not worth your time, they're trying to scam you. Second thing, if anyone tells you that they're a moderator of a gambling site and they can rig it for you, just block them, they're wasting your time, they're trying to scam you. Third thing, if someone says they keep their items on an alt account, 99% of the time they are trying to scam you, so just block them and move on. The reason I say 99% is there's probably people out there that do this. However, if someone's offering you a decent trade for an item, there's going to be someone else in the world with that item that will offer you a trade that's not on an alt account, and it's just a lot less risky. So those are pretty much it, guys. Ignore OP skins, ignore gambling sites, and ignore people that have alt accounts. So yeah, we're going to jump straight into this tutorial now, and the first thing I want to say is however much money you put in to begin with is going to dramatically decrease the amount of time it's going to take you to get your dream knife. So say for example, if we come over to my inventory, if I'm starting trading with, I don't know, maybe this Desert Eagle Oxide Blaze. So it's a minimal wear, you know, it's not bad. It's a minimal wear Desert Eagle Oxide Blaze. This is actually going to be going up for giveaway, guys, as soon as the Glock 18 Weasel giveaway ends. I think that giveaway ends today. So we're going to be giving away this Desert Eagle, but that'll be in a different video. So say I'm starting with this Desert Eagle Oxide Blaze. It's going to take me a lot longer to trade up to my dream knife than say I was trading with my Shadow Dagger's Crimson Web. So you're going to want to decide just how much money you can put in and spend all of that money on a single skin. So pretty much, guys, the only other thing you're going to need to know before we actually jump into how to trade is different patterns and stuff like that. So say you're trading with either a case hardened, Crimson Web, what else is there with really good patterns? I mean, you can get like Marble Fade, Fire and Ices. You need to know the different Doppler phases. Basically, if you're going for any of those type of skins, you need to know about patterns and also about phases. The simplest thing to do, guys, if you do not want to get into any of that, is stay it clear from these knives. Because what I want to do is, if I give an example, I've got some Shadow Dagger's Crimson Web here, as it's Spider-Man's butt plugs, but basically these are actually only field tested. However, they are 100% clean on the blade. There's a tiny little bit of wear here, but in game that's not noticeable. So these are 100% clean on the blade. That means they are worth a lot more than just say a really warm pair. So also on like Crimson Webs, the amount of webbing on the actual knife really matters. So if you guys don't want to have to learn anything about this, then it's easiest just to stay clear of these. Same goes for case hardened, because obviously the amount of blue and the amount of gold, they definitely make the prices go up and down. Then you've got stuff like Marble Fades, where if you have Fire and Ice, which is essentially like red and blue patterns, the price dramatically goes up again. Also with the Dopplers aren't that difficult to learn, because most people, their dream knife is going to be like a Karambit Doppler or a Bayonet Doppler. It's Bayonets and Karambits. You have phase 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you'll have a Black Pearl. You can also get Sapphire, Emerald and Ruby. And then you've got the Gamma 1, 2, 3, 4. So they're really easy, guys. The best thing to do for these is just go on OP skins and just look at the bottom where it says put in knife, and then put in where it says at the bottom you can choose the phase. Just have a look at each of them in game and you'll be able to see easily. It's really easy to see. But yeah, those are pretty much all you need to look out for. So if you do not understand anything about patterns, just ignore them completely and just trade with knives that do not have patterns, that are just like, you know, a set standard. So yeah, guys, we're going to jump into exactly how to trade. Now, obviously there's going to be the oh so famous CSGO lounge. However, I find 90% of the people on there now are just scammers. And basically what they do is they'll say, I don't know, maybe they have a stat track, factory new, M4 ONS, Hyper Beast. However, when you go to trade, it turns out it's only well worn. So I just stay clear of CSGO lounge now until they sort their shit out with trading and that, which I'm not sure how they're going to do. It's just a minefield. You just stay clear of CSGO lounge for now, because it's just, unless you know what you're doing, it's so easy to get scammed on there. So what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to revolve it around trade servers. Now, my favourite trade server to go on to is if you come to browse community servers, Yeah, some reason my mouse wasn't working then, but basically we're going to be joining the Elias trade server. So I'm going to leave a link in the description to their website where you're going to be able to get the IP address from and connect. What you're going to notice is as soon as we connect, we're probably going to hear a load of voices and offers and stuff like that. Now the best thing about this is there's people with ridiculously expensive knives, there's people with knives in the middle, and then there's low tier people that say are trying to trade very low skins. So I've got a shit ton of voices coming now, but I'm going to mute it so I can keep talking to you guys, because otherwise you're going to have absolutely no idea. So as you can see guys, it's pretty full server for actually just exit this. Now, pretty much what you're going to find on here is there's going to be, well, it's 64 players all looking to trade at the moment. Some of them will have keys and some of them will have knives or lower tier skins. So as you can see in the chat, there's so many people, they've got tons of keys and they will take any skins. So say you're looking, say you've got an AK Elite build, we're going to start off there, say that's where you started. You're going to need to know for this guys, you're going to need to know where it is, and also roughly how many keys it is worth. So the best thing to do for this is to head over to Steam Analyst, put in the name of your skin, and then it'll come up with all the wares and tell you how many keys it's worth. So if you do have something that's like a ridiculously low float, say if it's factory new and it's got a really low float, you can decide if you want to add one key onto it, or if it's a knife, add a couple of keys, because lower float things do go for slightly more keys. But the problem is everybody on here is looking to make profit. So people you're going to want to look for are people who are either newer to trading or people that are just looking for play skins. Because people that are looking for play skins tend to pay, you know, around the right price. Anyone that's also trying to trade is going to try and give you a lower offer. So it's best to look for people that are buying play skins, because they will buy regarding float and stickers as well. So say what we'd do is we'd join this server and, you know, I'd just speak and say, you know, I've got a pair, Shadow Daggers, Crimson Web, field tested, 100% clean in game, got quite a nice pattern on backside, they've got a web coming from the right dagger, straight from the end of the knife, looking for any offers around 40 keys. So the actual price for Shadow Daggers field test is at around 38, 39 keys. So the reason I'm going slightly higher is because one, they're 100% clean, and two, as you can see on the backside on the right knife, there is a web coming sort of from the middle of the knife, which is really nice. But yeah, that's what I'd do guys. I'd put that in and then I'd say, I don't know, maybe I'll head to room, let's see, we can go to room maybe E. We'd go into room E, and anyone that comes in here, what we'd do is we'd talk to them and they'd be able to give us an offer. So what we do then is we'd add them on Steam and go for the offer. So it's really easy to trade guys. It's going to take, you know, a little bit of time if you're starting off with something like a AK Elite build. But if you're starting off with a nice knife that's got a pretty good float, or it's got something special, you're going to be able to trade it very easily for people that are looking for play skins. And yeah guys, this is what you're going to have to do. It's going to take you a couple of weeks probably to get to your dream knife, which, I don't know, maybe it's a Kramit Doppler, maybe it's a bayonet Doppler, just something like that. It's going to take you a little while to get to your dream knife, but it's 100% possible to go from an AK Elite build up to your dream knife. So yeah guys, if this tutorial does help you, then make sure to drop a like. As I said, all links to the websites or anything that I've used in the video will be in the description. But other than that guys, I will see you in the next video.